first YouTube video. I'm having major imposter syndrome, if we're being honest. Like, okay, that's not why we're here though, even though this is really weird for me, but I'm gonna try to play it cool. Stuff. I have struggled with my gut and I didn't even realize how bad until I fixed it for probably literally as long as I can remember, like over 15 years, which sounds extremely dramatic, but I just don't think I ever had the proper like nutrition, and I just didn't know what I was doing. And I was doing all these like quick fixes to try to make things better and constantly struggling with bloating and constipation. And I just like didn't know what to do about it. It all came to be, okay? I have wanted to meet with a functional practitioner for a really long time to fix my gut health, but I knew it would require eating low FODMAP, which is a very restrictive, it's not even a diet, it's just like, you do it for a short period of time to like reduce inflammation and try to like give your gut a second to like chill the F out. And I didn't want to do that when I was working, because I was like, I'm not going to be working, exhausted, busy, and then also like basically starving myself and eating shit food. Like I just didn't have the mindset at the time to do it. So after I had not been working for a little while, I found this guy named Jake, who is a functional medicine practitioner. And I was like, I'm going to just do it. Like, I'm so sick of looking 6 months pregnant every single night, feeling like shit, not knowing why I'm not going to the bathroom regularly. And like, even when I ate healthy foods, that is the wrong brush. Shit, that's not what I do with that brush. Oh well. Shit. Like even if I ate a strawberry or an apple, my stomach would blow up. Like it didn't matter what I ate. And I was just like, this is like crazy. There has to be something wrong. Hopefully this goes also without saying, but like this is gonna be very TMI. But even when I was younger, I never went to the bathroom regularly. Like one, I don't think I had proper nutrition, but two, I just think because I never had proper nutrition growing up, my gut was never in a great place. So also being on birth control, I was on oral birth control for about over 10 years, honestly. And I'm already going out of order. There's just like so much stuff to say. I also was dealing with extreme belching, like extreme. Like I could burp like a 50-year-old man. And I didn't even have to like have anything carbonated or anything. Like, and I had been that way since I was a kid. Like there was just a lot of imbalances. So I wasn't going to the bathroom regularly. My stool didn't look like a perfect stool should, which now I know. I was constantly bloated, even after breakfast, even if I had literally just fruit, my stomach would blow up. And then the belching. So I tell all of this to Jake. I have my first call with him, which was just like an intro call. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. And he was like, I would guess without any tests that you have SIBO, which is small intestine bacterial overgrowth. We went through all the symptoms and I was like, this is me, 100%. He was like, you can take a $100 test. It's actually a couple $100, I believe, where they like test like the gas in your stomach or something. I don't know. You have to like, I think burp into a tube. I don't even know. And he was like, and you can do that and pay the extra $100, or we can just start the protocol, because his protocol was for candida overgrowth, SIBO, IBS. Like it took care of everything. It basically did a whole gut reset. And I was like, something's off. I don't really care what it is. I just want to like reset my gut and do that. So I signed up with him. It was a 4-month agreement. It was $500 every month, which yes, is a lot. But like I said, I was desperate. I was ready to commit. And also now that I've gone through the protocol, I can do it at any time on my own. Now that he gave me all the supplements I need, exactly what I need to do for how long, like I can do it every 1 or 2 years whenever my gut needs to be like reset on my own. So I was like, it's honestly worth the investment for me. I'm going to do it. So he broke it up into 4 phases. The first phase was basically trying to reduce all the inflammation in my gut and just give it only foods that are extremely easy to digest, so it could just like chill out, everything could calm down. So I was eating low FODMAP for the first 2 months. Low FODMAP means basically all whole foods, things that are only really easy to digest. What's interesting is even healthy foods like strawberries and apples, which were major triggers for me, are extremely high in FODMAPs. I can't remember exactly what it stands for, but you can look it up. Basically, you're eating protein, some fruit, some vegetable, only whole foods, nothing processed, no gluten, no dairy. Like it is very clean. So I felt absolutely amazing. Okay, I'd never felt better. My skin was amazing. Like my digestion was amazing just with doing that. My gut just needed a minute. Okay, and no supplements. So the first month was literally just that, taking all this shit out of my diet and just eating low FODMAP. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I had me on any supplements for month 1. And again, like I don't want to give away his whole thing, because obviously like that is his business, but I want to give you like the general overview of what each month looked like. Month 2 was when I started taking supplements that were helping to kind of like clear it out. So he gave me like pre and probiotics. I don't know, guys, I was on like 10 things every month. Like it was pretty intense. And I will put his handle there if you want to work with him, because I don't want to put up everything, one, because I'm just like not a doctor and like he might give you something else, but again, general overview. So month 1, low FODMAP. Month 2, low FODMAP plus supplements that were helping me like get everything out of my gut, like complete evacuation. All right, pre-probiotics, other things that just made me go to the bathroom a lot. And then month 3, I did the what's it called? Month 3, he gave me like a parasite cleanse, and basically like it was this dropper. And you guys, the first day I did that, the first few days, it took me out. Like it was just killing off all of the bad. Apparently when you have, I don't know if it's good antibacteria in your gut, when you're killing it off, it releases some sort of something that makes you feel like absolute shit. Like it like tries to fight back by like releasing this. I literally don't know. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm trying to just give my experience. And I remember going to Costco on like day 3 and being like, I needed to like crawl out of there. Like there was a battle going on down there in my stomach. Like it was crazy. So that was like the main part of month 3. It was like this parasite bug cleanse, candida overgrowth killing, like whatever. And then on the second half of that month, and throughout this whole time, I'm checking in with him daily. He's telling me what to do, what to eat, what not to eat. Like he is there for me every step of the way. And then once it got through like the thick of that phase, we start adding foods back in. So he told me to start with like onion and garlic, because those are usually big triggers for people with IBS, which I never really thought I had IBS. He never said I did. And so I started adding those in little bits, and he was very like methodical about what I should add in, because garlic especially has like certain things that are really good for help rebuilding your gut, as long as you're not someone that's like easily irritated by them, all of this stuff. So I slowly started adding things back in. First take, I was like, holy crap. I was feeling incredible because I was eating low FODMAP for the most part. So the second I ate something my stomach didn't agree with, I knew, which I had never had before, because no matter what I ate before, my stomach blew up. And I was just so used to feeling like shit every time I ate that I was like, this is just what happens when I eat food. Like it was crazy. It's crazy for me to look back and like think about how long I lived like that. Month 4 was basically just like sticking to eating as many whole foods as I possibly can. Things that were really nutrient dense, things that were high in probiotics, things that like made me feel good, and paying attention to things that maybe didn't make me feel so good. And honestly, I have stuck to so many habits throughout that phase. Like I eat so much cleaner now, because now when I eat clean, I feel good. And when I don't eat clean, I don't, which I really didn't have before, which is so crazy. Like I never could stay motivated because I constantly felt like shit even when I was eating good. And it like was upsetting to me. Like I was like, my digestion's not great, my energy's not great, my skin's not great, because I had what I believe was SIBO. Like I said, I know some people are gonna think it's weird that I never got tested, but I was like, I don't see the point. I wanna do a full gut reset no matter what the issue is, and it worked. So that is where I'm at. I can't even tell you the difference. Like it's a night and day difference. I don't burp anymore excessively. Like I said, it was excessive. My digestion, chef's kiss. It's really incredible. Like also now when I eat gluten, I do notice it doesn't fully sit well with me. So I try to kind of stay away from gluten as much as I can. Nothing else really bothers me too much, unless it's like a ton of like sugar or sweets, which I think is very normal. Things I still really haven't touched on, and that is my skin and my cycle, but it's kind of hard because I'm on spironolactone and have been throughout the whole process. So spironolactone is an acne medication, which obviously is affecting my skin and also affects my cycle. Like before I started this, I didn't have a period for 72 days because I had just upped my spironolactone. When I was going through this, by month 2, I was again having a cycle every 30 days. So that was incredible. I thought because I fixed my gut issue that I could get off spironolactone. So a few months after I was done with the protocol, I slowly started backing off my spironolactone. And I did it over like 3 or 4 weeks, and I was probably down to like 25 milligrams a day, which I started at 100 milligrams a day. And I started having breakouts after like a week or 2 at 25 milligrams, and I just got scared and I went back up, so I don't know if like my acne is much better, because like I said, it's been good since I've been on spironolactone. I expected acne when I was lowering the dose, like to come back, but I panicked and I went back up. And So I don't know. I think if I got off of it and gave it like a month off of it, I do think my skin would regulate and be better than it was, because I do think a lot of my acne issues were tied to my gut health. But I just haven't felt ready to make that jump. I had like a few weeks of really bad acne and I was like, I'm not doing this, and I went back up. So I don't know. But I will leave Jake's handle here. I highly, highly recommend working with him. He's super knowledgeable. He helped me fix so many of my food issues that I was dealing with, and obviously all of my gut issues, which has been incredible. Like, my life is really better for it, like times a million. It's something I want to try to do like every 2 years. And like I said, I have the whole list of supplements and everything, and so I can do it really whenever I need. But yeah, that's my first YouTube video. How fun. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope this isn't too long or too wordy, but like, I love watching YouTube and I want all the details. So hopefully I didn't leave anything major out. If I did, I'll try to like put it in the comments below. But yeah, bye.